of the biggest mistake mature believers make is expecting everyone to understand what they understand. Not every believer is at the same stage of spiritual growth. Some are coming out of addiction. Some are coming out of idol worship. Some are coming out of abusive relationships. Some are coming out of sexual immorality. And some are coming out of deep emotional wounds and rejection. When people come to Christ, they bring their memories, they bring their fears, they bring their experiences, they bring their wounds and also old ways of thinking. That is exactly what Paul is addressing in 1 Corinthians chapter 8. He is emphasizing that salvation does not instantly erase everything. Yes, a person can be saved immediately. Yes, the sins are forgiven. They become new creation in Christ. They are sanctified. They are washed. But spiritual growth and the renewing of the mind is a process. It takes time. I'll give an example. One believer may have been delivered from alcohol and is no longer tempted by it. And another may only recently been saved from alcoholism and addiction. If they see that mature believer in a restaurant that serves alcohol, they may still process that or associate that environment with addiction, with temptation, and with bondage. If something no longer affects you as a mature believer, do not assume everyone else has reached the same understanding. That's exactly what was happening in Corinthian church. Some believers understood that idols were nothing and that food offered to idols had no spiritual power. To them, it was simply meat. But other believers still connected that meat with idol worship and their former bondage with fake religious. Paul is not saying the weaker believer had perfect understanding. He is saying mature believers must be patient with those who are still growing and those who are still processing the spiritual things. Do not be harsh or dismissive towards someone who is not processing things the way you do. God was patient with your growth. So be patient with the growth of others. That is why Paul wrote this 1 Corinthians 8 verse 9. I shall read. Be careful, however, that the exercise of your freedom does not become a stumbling block to